Bergin catches the Piano Man just before he rocks New York into the year 2000.
And can we expect any weather surprises for the new year? Center, he'll tell us. One of those Long Islanders is singer-songwriter Billy Joel.
That's right. He's going to be performing tonight before thousands of fans at Madison Square Garden. News 12's Trish Bergin is at the Garden now, where the band is gearing up for the big show. And Trish, the party nearly underway?
Well, they just wrapped up some of the sound checks they were doing there behind us. That finished up, but they've been gearing up throughout the day for this big night, for this big bash. It's going to be a great time. If you're a Billy Joel fan, you're going to want to tune in with us. We're going to be doing a live broadcast out of here all night. Also because this may be his last rock and roll concert. We spoke with him recently at his home in East Hampton about that.
After 25 years of touring, 100 million records sold, 5 Grammys, and 11 multi-platinum albums, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Billy Joel is set to wrap up the millennium with thousands of his fans at his blockbuster concert at Madison Square Garden.
It's not just the millennium, it's the end of a particular era. This 20th century and this music that came out of the 20th century, which, rock and roll played a big part of. And I think we have to just I'll give that a little nod of recognition, too, that night.
During a recent visit to his home in East Hampton, Billy Joel told us that he's looking forward to the Millennium celebrations, but he shared some bittersweet news with us that day as well.
It feels to me like it's a good rounding off time. A lot of things are dovetailing. I turned 50. I was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm going to stop touring. I'm not going to tour anymore. We're playing at Madison Square Garden in New York City on the New Year's Eve of the millennium. Seems like a good rounding off thing. But who's to say a couple of years from now the urge might come over me to do a show. Not a tour, but a show. That's a possibility, but this is also a possibility of it being the end. I have been doing the same material for a while now, and I want to write new material. I'll always love rock and roll. I may write songs again. I may get the urge to write songs later time in my life. Right now I'm writing instrumental music. So I can't say that this is definitely the end of rock and roll or pop. But for the last 6 years I haven't been writing that kind of music. I've been writing classical music. Is it the end of touring? Yes. Is the end of performing? Possibly.
Billy says he'll always love rock and roll, but in the new millennium he will focus more of his attention on some of his other loves.
Right now, the fellow who worked with me the other night at West Hampton Performing Arts Center, who played the classical piece that I wrote, is in the process of recording a number of other pieces that I've written. And hopefully by the end of the year I'll have most of the pieces that I've written recorded.
And of course, one of the other loves in his life, his daughter Alexa. He says in the new year he would like to spend also more time with her. His family will be here tonight. His mother will be here. His daughter will be here. They'll all be celebrating the millennium with him. He talks about that classical music. He says he really does enjoy it. He says that he'll write it, but he actually has someone else who is performing that music for him. But again, some bittersweet news there for fans of Billy Joel. Could possibly be the last rock and roll concert. Sweet for him that he's moving on to other things, other endeavors. Bitter for those of us who love to hear his music.
Well, he's going to give it all he's got tonight, though, right, Trish?
Absolutely.
How are they handling security for the event?
Actually, we saw the bomb-sniffing dogs came in here earlier today. They went through the entire place to make sure that it is secure. They will have some of the NYPD also here throughout the night, making sure that everyone is safe. They also have metal detectors at the door tonight. They want to make sure that everybody knows that they're coming to a secure place and that they can enjoy themselves and have a good time.
Okay. Thanks, Trish. Trish Bergin tonight at the Garden with Billy Joel.
Yeah, we're scheduled to be there for the midnight countdown with Billy Joel at Madison Square Garden. So it'll be part of our coverage, part of our